should do it. Perfect. All is well now. The Master Emerald and the island have been restored. I'll probably be on this floating island forever. Guarding the Master Emerald again. I may not know the whole story behind this, but perhaps it's better that way. I'm at peace once more.
Ba 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 da ba da 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 da.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here. Eggman!
Eggman, he's got the master plan. Man, the steal the Emerald Man, the Eggman. Hey, interwebs! It's JackitK, and welcome for the next edition of the chronological order of Sonic Adventure. Last time we finished up Gamma's and Amy's story with a bittersweet result. As you saw in the opening there, we technically finished Knuckles' story as well. I could do the credits right away, but do you guys really want to sit through credits after 2 cutscenes before we even had a chance to actually see any sort of gameplay? I didn't think so. We'll throw Knuckles singing at the end. In the meantime, let's investigate Cameo Galore. Metal Sonic. And that's it. I think if you go down to the bottom floor, you actually see a bit more. And we've gone for the song and dance already. Let's see how long it takes me this time. Do I remember the trick? Of course not. That would require me to have skill with this darn stick and puzzle. Anyways. I've already talked about how things have been while we're waiting for me to figure this out. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I just realized the next couple of videos are only going to have like one segment of gameplay. That's how little there's left. And I'll spoil it right now, Sonic's the only character that has gameplay left. So I'm actually feeling a bit guilty just doing one episode a week. I'll get into my thoughts about that more a bit later, but we're finally in, technically, the final stage of Sonic's story. Well, that much is obvious. But depending on how you define it, I would say this is the final stage, period. We have gone through this with Amy already. And I was gonna say, trust me, it'll go a lot more smoothly, but I'm not doing a good job proving that now, am I? Like before, you can destroy these monitors and make jumping through the lasers a little bit easier. Trains will pick you up still got those robots that try to pick you up and then charge you. Well, that was a really risky maneuver. Nice, at least. Hey, I didn't even get trapped. I lost my electric shield over nothing. Fantastic! Nice to know that these enemies are just as annoying as they were in Amy's story. I'm pretty much ending the iteration, because I've seen playthroughs of Sonic Hero, and they look just as annoying there as they do otherwise. Oh yeah, the cranes don't really grab you now, do they? They kinda just, like, get in the way. Maybe you can get hurt by them. Don't do what I do, guys. Do not charge up your attack around these guys. I love this game. I guess there's reason to be annoyed by glitches in games, but when it's just harmless, stupid stuff like that, I don't know, I just find it adds personality to the game more than it hampers it. I was gonna say, it's not worth doing the charge homing attack in that area because they put up electric force fields and I assume you could get hit by that. But for that little moment, it's well worth it, in my opinion. I wouldn't recommend it because I doubt you'd replicate the same thing I did. I just used pure magic. Because that's what this game is, right? I'm just testing the waters of what I can do before the game explodes, aren't I? Oh, by the way, it looks like you can just jump down there. Don't! It counts as death. Death that you can apparently have collision detection in, even while you're dying, for moments like what just happened. Now, I don't know what's more embarrassing to admit. The fact that I jumped down there intentionally, or the fact that I completely missed that jump unintentionally. So, I guess that my best case scenario to get out of this situation with as little embarrassment as possible would be to say I did that intentionally for demonstrational purposes. I'm not even sure if that's the best option still, but that's what I'm gonna stick by. And maybe by explaining myself, I've actually confused the audience even more so no one will be able to figure out if that was on purpose or not, and I am fine with that. Anyways, didn't I have topics to go into? I know they're being really generous with the lies in this particular level. Oh boy. Game, if you can't handle your own speed, why give us the boost? Yeah, game. Have you ever heard the saying, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen? Second thought, that saying doesn't work so well in this situation, but point being, if you can't handle your own speed, don't make it go faster. Or do so. I guess it doesn't harm. Speaking of harm though, I forget where, but there's one of these elevators to ride down that you can't walk onto. You have to jump into. If you walk into it, you die. It's stupid. I think it's the one coming up though, because it'd be super obvious when that's not the case. Again, like the other area, if you try to jump down from too high, you'll die. Though I think this time there actually is a bottomless pit. Like, I don't know if I can get down there from here without dying, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna wait, take my time. Ah, here it is. Some people might get the impression, oh, what are you doing, sir? You're playing a very risky game. You think you could just walk onto it, but 9 times out of 10, if you just walk without jumping, yeah, you see that little tiny gap between the elevator and the platform? That's enough of a gap to make you fall. So, just play it safe and jump in. I want to comment about that announcer that they have on the overspeaker there. It's interesting. One, it doesn't really sound too mechanical. So it's an interesting choice to go with that sort of voice actor without any sort of filter for that particular case. You saw what I tried to do, guys, right? Trying to get up there. It almost worked. I don't know how you're supposed to get up there, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I'm not off my original topic yet. I gotta talk about this room though. The fun room. Just unleashing your harmony attack. I forget the original name. The Ancient Light. Unless that's SA2. And this is fun, you can just go on forever homing attacking. Eventually you run out of guys and your homing attacks hit the floor before hitting the enemies. Something like that gets you hurt. So it's not recommended to do that. but it is sure fun to do. Oh boy, in this room. I'm sorry. Anyways, I never finished that topic on the speaker. Not only does it not sound as robotic, it sounds pretty lady-like or person-like. The voice actress sounds familiar. Like, I got the impression that the voice actress was recycled from some other role in this game. Like, they used the same voice actress for the same thing, and now I'm curious if there's a wiki on the voice actress. I highly doubt anyone's keeping that sort of detailed information on this game, but if that information's out there, I'd really like to know, because now I got myself curious talking about it so much. Did I ever talk about how the Ancient Light, as you're charging up, actually destroys enemies, and how that's sometimes actually more useful than the attack you're charging up for? Because I probably should have brought it up when we were up against those enemies. This is the stage that JackitK dies for all the stupid reasons, is it not? Oh boy, and you haven't seen the half of it yet. This isn't even the part where I'm worried about dying stupidly. That's not even the stage. Oh boy, I almost just did it again. I mean, I guess my best recommendation to you guys to avoid my fate, don't. And just like take your time, make sure you go up and down on each fan, and don't try to go through that area as quickly as possible. That's the only thing I can really recommend, sorry. Take your time, and things should be alright. I know that's kind of like contradictory to the whole point of a Sonic game, but this has always been one of the more slower paced 3D Sonic games. For the better in its own place. I could go into a whole conversation on the Boost Sonic versus Adventure Sonic formula though, so I'm gonna cut myself off here, because I feel like I'd be going down too much of a tangent that I can't get back from. Are we almost done with this? It feels... wow, it just feels like the stage goes on and on and... oh my god! I thought I was gonna die! Instead I found a secret, I guess? I could go exploring, trying to find the way to get to all those item capsules, or I could just get to the end of the stage and be done with it, especially considering how likely I'll die in the process. Oh, they explode, and the explosions hurt you, so watch out for that. Oh boy, this is scary. But the explosions they make after you destroy them don't count as explosions that can hurt you, so use it to your advantage. Okay, rings. I got my rings. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be just fine. I still stand by that this stage is better than Lost World. At least for Sonic. I was gonna say unnecessary Lightspeed Dash Go, but that lasted a little bit longer than I was expecting. I'll admit, like, this... I'm getting a lot of use out of the Lightspeed Dash and Lightspeed Attack. That's what it's called! In this stage.
Yes!
Oh my, we've actually reached the end already. There's so much more to talk about though, but... I should really wrap things up here, because yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video.
Yeah, not bad.
Before I play Knuckles' credits though, I should talk a little bit about his story. Knuckles' story was alright. Not my favorite, but I liked the idea they were going for. Add a unique perspective of gameplay to the game. And there's a reason that when they made the shift from Sonic Adventure to Sonic Adventure 2, this was one of the 3 that actually remained, and what they decided to focus on. In fact, now that we technically completed all the levels with each of the characters, why don't I take a moment to rank them? I would do Tails' story first. Following that would be Sonic's story, and then Gamma's story. As much as it pains me after that, I would put Knuckles' story, followed by Amy's story, and then Big story. And I say pain because I really want to like Amy's story, but 1 is short, 2, the execution for the whole stealth idea is miserable, and Amy is slow. Even though she's not as slow as Big the Cat, I would actually say movement is actually worse in Amy's story than Big story, because the whole gameplay doesn't revolve around running, unlike Amy's story. And Big story I would only put in the bottom because I'm not playing a Sonic game for the fishing. But on the bright side, it's very easy to just get to the end of the level if you know where to go. And it's not too painful actually if you remember the hooking trick. And if you're just going straight for Froggy. The death and in some senses frustration of Big's gameplay comes when you're trying to catch the other fish. More on Big the Cat when I actually have the time to squeeze in talking about Big the Cat though. Back to Knuckles. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the concept of Knuckles' story, but it works just fine. You run around, the radar system is generous enough that as long as your hunting is not too hard and the guiding light pretty much takes any of the challenge out of it, for better and for worse. I'll admit, I'm trying to think of any last minute comments that make Knuckles' story really stand out, like something in my mind that really stands out about Knuckles' story. However, nothing's really coming to mind. It's just, it's there, it's fine, and I played through it. Though the best part of Knuckles' story is his theme song, and at the very least I can let you guys listen to it in its full glory. Enjoy.
Tougher than leather, you can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell, I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left.
Born on an island in the heavens, the blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration, yeah.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of them evil spirits that's in you.
Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way, no.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of them evil spirits that's in you.
Won't be fighting, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. It's this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my planet, gonna fight for my destiny.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell, I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left.
I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary. Yeah.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you.
We fight now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. I get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my plan, it's gonna fight. I won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. Freedom will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Yeah! Shall not surrender, no. Yeah!
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the colder shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay a loner. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.